Welcome to AGORACOM, the Small Cap Epicenter, and AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press releases out of the small cap space every morning at the open so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe find your next great small cap investment. It's Tuesday, February the 9th. I've got three great press releases for you. China's dominating today. Let's get straight to it. Sutor Technology trades on the NASDAQ under SUTR. The company put out second quarter results for the period ended December 31st. This is a China-based manufacturer and distributor of high-end fine finished steel products. Here are the highlights. Revenue, $115.2 million, up 22.4%. Gross profit, $8.6 million. Nice margin there, up 6.8%. Net income, $4 million. That's up 24.5%. That translates into about 11 cents per share. That's an increase of 22% over the same period last year. What I like, and I'll tell you what I like about that in a second. On the balance sheet side, they've got cash and cash equivalents of about $13.5 million US, plus about $61.5 million in restricted cash. Now let's get to that earnings per share number, why I like it. They closed yesterday at $2.87. If you extrapolate, and that could be a big if you extrapolate the earnings per share of 11 cents in this quarter over 4 quarters, you got 44 cents per share in potential earnings. That assumes they maintain that, but also it assumes that they don't increase it. So, you know, we are benefiting on both sides. Trading at 287 means this company potentially trading at a PE of just 6 times earnings. And I like companies like this. As another example, we've seen a number of times here where these companies trading in the $2.50 range end up being in the $10, $12 range a year from now. So keep an eye on this one. 52-week low, 89 cents. 52-week high, $5.12. Staying with China, Tianyin Pharmaceutical, Alternext, TPI is a stock symbol. They also put out their second quarter numbers, and they're saying these are record second quarter financials. That looks like on the revenue side, this is a manufacturer and supplier of modernized traditional Chinese medicine. We had another company like that on the show yesterday, but they're developing westernized medicine for China. So here's the typical scenario that we typically see. Highlights, 2010 revenue up 48% to $14.9 million. However, net income increased 24.8% to $2.6 million with adjusted earnings per share of 11 cents. I'm going to talk about that also. They also include their 6-month revenue number up 44% to $28.3 million. So great growth on all levels. On the balance sheet, cash and cash equivalents and restricted cash totaling about $19.9 million. That's up from $12.4 million in the 6 months period previously. They've got a portfolio of 39 products, 22 of which are listed on the highly selective National Medicine Catalog, the National Medical Insurance Program. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Closed yesterday at $3.99. Taking that adjusted earnings per share of 11 cents, extrapolating that also over 4 quarters, could give you 44 cents per share in earnings for the year. They closed at $3.99. Let's call it $4 yesterday. That would give them a PE of about 9. Pretty good PE considering the top and bottom line growth of this company. So again, a company to watch. Tianyin Pharmaceutical, 52-week low, $1. 52-week high, $5.25. So there might be some value there for you. Moving on to the Canadian side and resources, East Asia Minerals trades on the venture under EAS. They announced that to drill 1.16 grams per ton of gold over 29 meters. That's within 109 meters, grading 0.6 grams per ton of gold. This is at their Miwa project in Indonesia, and they say the results continue to demonstrate continuity of gold mineralization. Go take a look at all the numbers, but the quick summary here out of the press release is they've completed a 1.2 kilometer east-west validation of the shallow, laterally extensive main Miwa gold zone, and the company saying they've encountered significant gold mineralization in all of its holes. The main Miwa gold zone remains open. That's always good to hear. And I've heard good things about East Asia Minerals. I haven't taken a close look personally, but industry-wide, not from the people around me, just from general industry people, I've heard some good things about East Asia Minerals, so you may want to go take a closer look. Closed yesterday, 301. That's off its 52-week high of 480, so there may be some value there, but go take a look as to why it's off its high that far. But on the low, the 52-week low, 36.5 cents, so you talk about nearly a 9 times growth over the 52-week period, so good news for East Asia shareholders. That's a wrap. Great news. 3 great stories for you today. If you look for more great small cap news, then you've got to get to the front page of agoracom.com, where you can either watch the show from the front page or watch on our syndication partners, Google, AOL, YouTube, you name it. We've also listed the best press releases by industry over the last few days, so you can always catch up. And finally, get yourself in the marketplace. You can sort companies by industry and exchange to filter it down to the companies that best suit your small cap portfolio. That's a wrap. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.